All right, guys. So let's get going. So today we'll try to do a few questions. I particularly need a bit of help in one of the questions. I tried solving it using the solution, but it did not work out for me. So we'll try to solve it with your help. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. So we were doing question number 194, right? So the first proposition or the first case over here they have given is 1 plus tan square theta, 1 plus cot square theta. You see, for the whole of your October, you guys have been studying only trigonometries. Okay. 1 minus tan theta, 1 minus cot theta, whole square. Is it true for all values except pi by 4? This is what they have asked. Is it true for all values except pi by 4?
No, sir.
It's not true. Okay. At pi by 4, what will happen? This denominator will become 0, right? That's the worry, right? And we cannot take like 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Since over here it is not equal to sign, we can't work on this. We can't work on this. And they've already given pi cannot be on this. Okay. So we have only two options to work with. That is 30 and 60. Let's check what actually happens. Let's check whether Haripriya is right or wrong at 30. Okay. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 whole square is 1 by 3. Right? Cot 30, sorry, is root 3 whole square is 3. Right? Over here, 1 minus tan theta, okay, tan 30 is 1 by root 3 divided by 1 minus root 3 whole square. Am I right? Have I done any calculation error somewhere? Have I done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You have to tell me if I do. Okay. So this is like 3 plus 1, 4 by 3 by 3. Right? Into, did I do any calculation error? Did. So over here, it's like this, by root 3 divided by 1 minus root 3 whole square. So this is, it should be basically equal to 1 by 3. Let's write it down. 1 by 3 somewhere over here. Okay. And let's get rid of all that we do not need, at least for now. Okay. Right? This thing can be written as root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 into 1 minus root 3 and whole square, right? So this thing can be written as root 3 minus 1, okay, and root 3 minus of 3, am I right?
Yes, sir.
We don't need to write that way, actually, right? We can simply write root 3 minus 1, okay, and minus of root 3 into root 3 minus 1. Can we write something like this? Can we write something like this? We have included a
Yes,
minus.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, only Haripriya and stuff is understanding. How about others? If you're not understanding, please attack after the class, after the attendance. If you want to speak with me, I'll have a word with you. Okay, right? Please do not call on the middle of the day, right? Okay, only if it is urgent. Only if you want to share that, yes, sir, I have passed my afcat serious examination. I've got recommended from XYZ SSB. Please do not call me that, sir, I cannot join the class because of this and that. It's such idiotic stuff there, right? So minus 1 by root 3. The whole square of it is 1 by 3, which is what we are looking for. So at 30, this is true. At 30, it is true. We need to check again, maybe. Yeah,
Sir,
okay.
at 60?
Yeah, we'll check for 60 as well, right? We can't conclude anything as of yet. So now the value of theta over here is 60, right? So 1 plus tan 60 is root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 minus tan 60, 1 minus 1 by root 3 whole square. Is there any mistake somewhere, anywhere? Any calculation error, guys? Okay. Have I done any calculation error, anything? Anything here and there, guys? Right? So basically, this particular value is 3. We need to get 3. Okay? We need to get 3. Right? For this particular value. So 1 minus root 3 divided by, we can take it over here as root 3 minus 1, okay, whole square is equal to 1 minus root 3 into root 3, then minus of 1 minus root 3 whole square. I think, Haripriya, you've got to change your answer, right? This is 3. So we see that theta is equal to 30 and 60. This value is coming out to be correct. So there's a very high probability, in fact, almost 99.99% probability that yes, it is true for all values of this between this. Since we don't know the value of theta is equal to, let's say, 20 degree, theta is equal to 15 degree, we are not solving using that. At 30, if it is getting correct, that means 90% probability. At 60 also it is getting correct, that means 99.99% probability, right? If you want to solve it using the long method, more than welcome to do that, but I won't venture into that because that's my Achilles heels, 1, and 2, I do not appreciate that either. Okay, right, guys, shall we move? Okay.
Yes.
This first one is correct, and the second one is saying cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta is true for theta is equal to 45 degree only. No, that is not possible. It's just the reciprocal sine and cosec, cos and sec, cot and tan. So it is valid for all the values, and they are saying only at 45. So we'll go ahead with A.
Option A, sir.
Is it clear? If you have any fears by now of using these roots and all that stuff, you will learn to navigate if you work on that. Yeah. Quickly, A minus B, there's a triangle. There's a triangle. Yeah, there's a triangle wherein A minus B, they are saying is 90 degree. Okay, let's say it is A, let's say it's B, let's see. If A minus B is 90 degree, do we have any harm if we consider A is equal to 105 degree? Okay, we don't have to worry about sine, cos, tan and all that stuff. And B will automatically be 15 degree, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then only A minus B will be 90 degree. Yes or no? Is it even a question of trigonometry? Then C will be how much? Tell me. C will be how much?
Yes, sir.
Your Varshini?
30, sir.
60
Varshini?
degree, sir.
Sorry, how much?
60 degree.
Yeah. Varshini, it's 60 degree.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why? Because the sum of these three will be 180 degrees. A plus B plus C will be 180 degrees. I'm sure you know that it was a silly mistake, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Avoid that, right? So now C plus 2B. 2B is how much? 15 into 2, that is 30.
Option D, sir.
Absolutely option D. Right? That's all. That's what this question was all about. All right. This one. Do we need pen and paper for this? Do we need pen and paper for this? Sine plus cos. Sine plus cos. If they happen to be 90 degrees, then are they complementary? Are they complementary, guys? Oh, no. Sine 30 is equal to cos 60. Sine 20 is equal to cos 70. Sine 45 is equal to cos 45. In all that, you see the sum of these two is how much? The sum of these two is 90 degree. That means sine 35 and cos 55 essentially is the same. Essentially is the same. 1 square minus 1 square. In together, they will give you 0. We are only left with 2 sine 30 degree. Now tell me what is the value of 2 sine 30 degrees, right?
1, sir.
Yes, sir.
We will have to be careful about this. Yeah, this one, guys. Yeah, all those of you who wish to join current affairs and awakener general group, journal. So yeah, that's the right pronunciation. Please give a request right now so that I can approve. Yeah. Meanwhile, you got to solve this question as well. Need to solve this question as well, guys. Think. If you think at theta is equal to either 30 or theta is equal to 60, any number. Let's say theta is equal to 30, tan 30 plus cot 30. Is it equal to 4 by root 3? Is it equal to 4 by root 3, guys?
Yes, sir.
Tan 30 is 1 by 3. Cot 30 is root 3. Over here, root 3 plus 1, 3, 4 by root 3. You will get the same but at 60 degree as well. So over here, 4 by root 3 is equal to 4 by root 3. Which means what? Theta is equal to either 30 or 60. So sine 30 or 60, you can either work this way, sine 30 plus cos. Kishore, are you there? What happened to Kishore? You can work it either way. It's your choice. It means pretty much the same, right? How do you want me to work? How do you guys want me to work out over here?
Sir.
Let's say work out this way.
Sir.
Yeah.
So why can't we take sine 60 and cos 60 both same degree, sir? Is it not possible?
Yeah, sorry. I meant the same only. You are correct. Okay. Either we take sine 30. Yeah, sorry. I messed up. Again, I messed up.
Yes.
Yeah. Either this way. Right? Both of it will yield you the same answer. Right? Let's say I work over here with sine 30 cos 30. Right? 1 plus root 3 by 2. That's it is your answer. Clear? Boys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we will take this one as your answer. How about this one? P is equal to cot theta plus tan theta and Q is equal to secant theta minus cos theta. You see the answers. They are numbers. Okay. How did you solve it?
Sir, cos square theta plus sine square theta and divided by sine theta by cos theta. Almost the identity, sir.
So you did not use the given proposition over here. P square Q raised to the power 2 by 3 minus Q square P raised to the power 2 by 3. You did not use this?
I used that, sir, but first I found out what was P and what was Q. And then with that, I used calculating this, sir.
So basically solve this P and Q, right?
Simplifying it, sir. Then with that, I've solved the proportion.
Instead of simplifying, can we take some value of theta? Do we have any problem in that? So P is equal to cot 45, tan 45 is 1 plus 1 is 2. Right? Q is equal to secant 45 is root 2. Like this. So Q is equal to how much? 1 by root 2. Right?
Yes,
or no?
sir.
For any degree, for any theta, it should be satisfying it over here, isn't it? P square Q, Q square P. Okay. So 2 square means 4 into Q. Okay. So 1 by root 2. Tell me if I do any calculation in that. Okay. Q square into P raised to the power 2 by 3. This is what we have to solve.
Sir, what about that 2 by 3, sir? What should we do with that 2 by 3?
We'll tell you. Okay. We haven't reached that yet, isn't it? Minus, can we write it like 1 by 2? Because 1 by 2 whole square, I'm solving this one. Right? Can we get something like this? 2 by 3 minus this one gone, this one gone. 1 raised to the power anything, it will give us only 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Over here, now, it's 2 root 2 square and raised to the power 1 by 3. Have I written it correctly, guys? I have put in square inside and have left cube outside. So is it right? 2 root 2 whole square, 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 is how much? 2, again 2, and root 2 will give you again. Roshan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it?
So after this, could you please put it, sir? From the 2 into root 2 into root 2, sir.
Root 2 into 2 root 2. It's like it's for every 2 times root 2, we write 1 time. Isn't it 2? There's already 1, 2, there's already 1. Right?
Okay. Yes,
So
sir. Get
we'll be writing and 2. Right? This particular value is how much, Roshan? 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 is how much? 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3. Can we write something like that? Can we write 8 is equal to 2 cube?
very good, sir.
Can we write 8 is equal to 2 cube?
Yes, sir. We can, sir.
If we can write like this, if we have a raised to the power a, x raised to the power a raised to the power b, is it not equal to x raised to the power ab? So can we simply write like 2 raised to the power 3 into 1 by 3? Will it give us 2? How much it is?
1, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll go ahead with B as an answer to this particular question. You need to solve these questions by yourself. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you guys to understand the same. Right?
Sir,
Yeah.
can you reteach question number 194 at the end of the class?
194.
Yes, sir. The tan problem.
Yeah, we haven't done anything. We have just taken theta is equal to 30 and 60 and we have solved it. Okay. Right? We
Yes,
saw
sir.
that LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. In the first case, we were getting 1 by 3, and the second case, we were getting 3. Right? You might have made some calculation error in your simplification and all. Okay. That is why it is correct. At theta
Yes,
is equal
sir.
to 30 and theta is equal to 60, since we are able to find out only known values between 0 to 90 are 0, 30, 60, 45 and 90. They have already declared theta is not equal to 45. From here, it is already clear that theta is not equal to 0 and 90. Only 2 options for the known values we have checked for 30 and 60. It came out to be LHS is equal to RHS, and that is why we concluded with 99.99% accuracy that this is correct. Okay? Right? Why
Yes, sir.
0.1% we have left? Because we haven't solved it. Right? Okay, there could be, but there's very remote possibility. Almost this tends to be 0. It's a possibility that LHS will not be equal to RHS. As I told you,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a very big fan of solving it, so that's why I'm avoiding the same. All right, so there's one particular question that I want you guys to solve. Yeah, question number 199. I want you guys to solve. How do you think we could proceed with this particular one?
So can we substitute x by a as x and y by b as y?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So you are telling to replace x by a as C is telling to replace x by a as let's say p and y by b as let's say q, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this entire question will turn out to be p minus q tan theta and p tan theta plus q is equal to 1. Then what is the value of p square plus q square? Am I right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Am I right? This is how it will look like. Okay. Yeah. So far, so good. Now we have to find the value of p square and q square. We have 2 values and 2 equations, right? Right. We
Yes, sir.
have values and 2 equations. We have 2 equations. can we find out the value of tan from here? Okay,
Sir, is option D correct?
I don't know. We'll have to check. How did you solve it?
Sir, I put tan theta equal to 45 degree and applied a plus b and a minus b whole square formula.
Yeah, that's the smart way. Yep, absolutely.
And on both side, I got x square by a square and y square by y square by b square. And I got the answer as 1, sir.
Okay, good. So let's try, let's go Nan-Goda's method. Let's put theta is equal to 45. So this becomes P minus Q is equal to 1 and P plus Q is equal to 1. Right? Is equal to 2, P is equal to 1 and Q is equal to 0. So P square plus Q square will give us 1. Right? Secant 45 is root 2. Root 2 whole square will be 2. Secant square, secant 45, again, it will not give us, okay? Cos square is 1 by root 2, again, it will not give us. 2 into half square, 1 by root 2 square is 1 by 2. It will give us 1. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. D is the absolutely correct answer. That's why, guys, I've always been telling you that whenever you find tan and stuff, use theta 45. That's beautifully done. But let's just try. If we don't use theta is equal to 45, what happens? So far, we know this much. Okay. So far, we know this much. Okay. If, let us say, I want to negate in this particular one, if I do multiplication of tan theta in the second equation, this equation. Okay, let me do one thing, right? So over here is P square plus Q square. This is what we have to find out. If you do, so it becomes P tan square theta plus Q tan theta is equal to 1. Okay, this is how it becomes. Now over here, bringing in the first equation, P minus Q tan theta is equal to 1, right? Now, if we add this, it will become 2. This 2 will get cancelled and P into 1 plus tan square theta, which means P is equal to 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta. This is the value of P. 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Let's just hold on. We'll solve it. Okay. Now we got the value of P. Yeah. Nan-Goda's method is the best method as far as your exams is concerned. But since we are learning, that's why we are doing that. Let's say in one we have multiplied tan theta. It becomes P tan theta minus Q tan square theta is equal to tan theta. This is equation 1. This is how it will get transformed, isn't it? Now we have P tan theta plus Q is equal to 1. Guys, did you guys in this particular one down below, if you do 1 minus, it will be 1 plus tan theta. Okay, right? In the down below over here, we were adding it. So 1 by 1, we multiplied by tan theta. So this 1 should also be multiplied with tan theta, isn't it? Yes or no? Missed it. So if we multiply in the last equation, when I solved for Q, when I solved for P, now we'll solve for Q. Why? Because you see this value of P, the coefficient of P is same, right? This is 1, this is 2. Now minus minus. This gone on to a toss, isn't it? So we have minus of Q tan square theta is equal to tan theta minus 1. Isn't it? Isn't it, guys? So minus of Q, let's say, yeah, what happened? What happened? Are you guys listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Only you are listening. If
Yes,
you're
sir.
not getting, please ask. Which means Q is equal to 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Okay. do we have the same value 1 plus tan theta and 1 plus tan square theta for P and Q? So P, can we simply write it as 2P square?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now when I do calculation error, you guys don't tell me that I've done calculation error. So we don't need the value of Q because P and Q both are same. So 1 plus tan square theta. This is what it is. Now, let's say if we take theta is equal to 45 over here, theta is equal to 45, maybe over here. So in the in this particular stuff will become 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 1. This will become 2 by 2, which means 1, right? And at 45 only D will be satisfactory. Guys, what have we done? We have done nothing. We just got rid of this grotesque looking stuff into this, and we got an equation m minus n tan theta is equal to 1 and tan theta plus n is equal to 1. Okay, first to get we negated n, and then to get n we negated m's over here. Okay, we got the value of n and both happen to be the same. 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. We told that, okay, fine, this thing can be reduced to 2p square because p and q are same, right? Either you write p square or q square, it means the same. Okay, so q square, we replace that with p square, which eventually became 2p square, right? And over here, 2p, this is the value of p, and twice of p square. Tan 45 is equal to 1. 2p square. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So guys, have I done any mistake somewhere? Have I done any mistake somewhere anywhere? Have I done some mistake, guys?
No.
Have I done any mistake?
No, sir.
If I have not done any mistake, one moment, guys. Yes, guys. तुम भी पढ़ लो. Yes. So where do you think I have made mistake, guys? I have made some mistake somewhere. Why? It is one moment. P is equal to 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. P is equal to 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Is it what do we have? Do we have this one? Guys, sleeping. Come on. You don't want to study this particular stuff for the whole of your life, right? Okay, isn't it? So now this particular value is 2 times of p square, right? Because p and q happen to be the same, right? If this is the value of p whole square into 2, this is what it means, isn't it? Since p is equal to 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, right? Now we are saying tan theta is equal to 45. So 2 into 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 whole square. 2 into 1 square, which will give us 2. So where do we get 2? Secant 45 is how much? Secant 45 is how much? Root 2. Root 2 square is option A. We are checking is 4. Secant square theta. Secant square theta is how much? Root 2 square is how much? 2. We are getting it over here. Okay. Secant 45 is how much, guys?
Root 2, sir.
Okay. And then root 2 square is 2. Cos square 45. Cos 45 is root 2 is this much and 1. Okay. This one is giving us 1. This one is giving us half. This one is giving us 2. And this one is giving us 4. Right? How come? One moment. I hope my screen is visible. This is question number 199. Right? We have given D is the right one. How we are getting? We did some mistake somewhere. Did we do some mistake somewhere, guys? You guys are sleeping. You guys are in the Diwali mode. Come on, we need to finish off this chapter. Otherwise, I call for classes tomorrow morning positively without fail. Do you want me to do that? Okay, so x by a is equal to n and x by b is equal to n. If I do any mistake, you guys have to tell. We need to find out the value of m square and n square. Do we have any problem so far? Have I done any mistake? Anything so far?
No, sir.
M minus n tan theta is equal to 1 and tan theta plus n is equal to 1. Right? This is how it will become, isn't it? This is how it will become. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just a moment, guys.
Sir, yeah, B, sir.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's correct. N is equal to y by b. I will just do a little bit of recharge. Do the recharge. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We need to find square and n square. That's it. Okay. If we multiply this particular thing as tan theta, it becomes tan theta minus n tan square theta is equal to tan theta, right? This is our equation 1. This is our equation 2. It's not necessary for us to write in right hand side only. This is our equation 3. And we multiply this one over here. Okay. So n tan square theta plus n tan theta is equal to tan theta. This is our equation 4. Let us say if we picked up equation, which two will pick? We'll pick 1 and 4. Okay. We picked up 1 and 4. Okay. So m minus n tan theta is equal to 1. Tan square theta plus n tan theta is equal to tan theta, right? Is that right, guys? I think the correction that I did later on, that was the mistake. I wasn't supposed to do. So n into 1 plus tan square theta is equal to 1 minus 1 plus tan theta. Is
Yes,
it right?
sir.
So which means n is equal to 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. This is what we got last time as well, isn't it? Is it? Yes or no? Okay. So we got the value of n. So we need to get the value of n. To get the value of n, we need to have, if we take 2 and 3, okay, taking 2 and 3, okay, tan theta minus n tan square theta is equal to tan theta, okay, and 3 is also tan theta plus n is equal to 1. Have I written it correctly? This one will change it minus plus minus. This one gone. This one is n into 1 minus tan square theta, right, is equal to tan theta minus 1. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, guys? So n is equal to tan theta minus 1. Okay. So this one is 1 minus tan square theta. Okay. We got two different values of n over here. Right. N is positive minus of tan square theta. M and n, we have got two different values. So now we don't need this. Now we don't need this. So we will erase it. So n value, let's put over here itself. This value will become 0 if we put theta is equal to 45. Isn't it? Tan 45 minus 1. This
Yes, sir.
value m will become 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 is equal to 1. Sorry, 2 by 2 is 1.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now over here it's square plus n square. Okay. Square is 1 square plus n square is 0 square. Right. So which will give us 1. We need to reach only 1. Over here 2 into cos 45. Cos 45 is root 2. Whole square is 2 into 1 by 2, which will give us 1. That is why we go ahead with D. The mistake what we did was that we found out that m is equal to n, whereas it's not equal to n. Okay, we did some plus or minus some sign error here and there. Please do this sum again by yourself. Only if you do it by yourself, you will gain confidence. Otherwise, it will be Greek to you. Let me be very, very honest with you. All those who are good with it, please help others. Okay. One-to-one mentoring also, we'll find out time for that for sure. Because this is what we have promised to give you. We'll give you for sure. Okay. But for now, if you have very basics doubt, please do the groundwork. Which of the following is correct with respect to the equation 3 minus tan square theta is equal to alpha into 1 minus 3 tan square theta, right? This is how it is. 3 minus tan square theta. Can we write it as 1 minus 3 tan square theta is equal to alpha? Can we do that? Now, if I tell you if theta, okay, let us say, yeah, Roshan, okay. So let's say if theta is equal to 30, then what happens? Tan 30 becomes 1 by root 3. So this down below, is it possible? Is it possible, guys?
Yes, sir. 1 minus 1 will become 0, sir. But
So is it possible?
no, sir.
Theta is equal to 30 is not possible, right? Since theta is equal to 30 degree, not possible, in the options, we can simply chuck out this value 1 by root 3, okay? 1 by root 3, because these two values are not possible. Okay, right? I mean, let's just put theta is equal to 30. Okay, so 3 minus 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus, I mean, it won't come out. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. If you put over here down below 1 by 3 tan theta is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, over here tan square is equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3. The denominator is getting 0, right? Which in turn is not defined. Okay, undefined. That is why we have to chuck out 1 by 3 from the equation. You put any values. Over here. You put any values over here. Let's put theta is equal to 45. Okay. If we put theta is equal to 45, it will become something like this. 2 by
Yes, sir.
minus 1. So alpha is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is supposed to be in the range. Is minus 1 in the range? In this option, it's a very small range. In the number line, over here is 1, 2, and 3. Over here, let's say it's 1 by 3. Up till here only, like this. Excluding these two outer limits, that is this particular one, let me highlight it in white, excluding these two limits, including these two. Whenever we have something like that, it means including. Whenever we have something like this bracket, we have excluding. Okay, right? With infinity, we invariably use this curved bracket only. So now tell me, in option A, do we have minus 1? We don't have
No,
minus
sir.
1. We don't have minus 1, so it can be cancelled. Okay, tan 60 we don't have, no problem. Let's just try and check what happens at tan 60. We might be able to cut another option. 3 minus tan 60 is root 3. Okay, 3
3
minus. That means it will come out to be 0, right? Whatsoever number x, y, z down below, we don't care. Isn't it? Now, is 0 there? Is 0 there? Yes. 0
Yes,
is
sir.
there in both of it. The whole contention is all about 1 by 3 only. Whether or not can we get 1 by 3 or not. Right? This is what the whole contention is. Yes or no? As I told to you, the reverse logic. Now let's check 3 minus tan square theta 1 minus 3 tan square theta is equal to 1 by 3. Let's see what happens. 9 minus 3 tan square theta 1 minus 3 tan square theta, right? It will come over here, it will become 8. Okay, minus 3 tan square theta plus 3 tan square theta. This one gone, this one gone. 8 is equal to 0. Is it possible?
No,
Is it
sir.
possible, guys? No, it's not possible. That is why 1 by 3 has to be excluded. This bracket means 1 by 3 is included. Okay, what we have to do? We have to exclude it, which is your option C. Did you get 10, 15, 20% of it? if not all.
So can you just explain why do we have to exclude 1 by 3?
It is saying that what could be the value of alpha. Okay, we found out that 0 has to be there. Okay, in A 0 is not there. Okay, in option B and C, the only contention is that whether 1 by 3 is in or out. Okay, we assumed 1 by 3 is in. Okay, so this particular equation, this particular whole stuff, 3 minus tan square theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta is equal to alpha. So instead of alpha, we should get 1 by 3. Yes or no? By doing this, we found out 8 is equal to 0, which is not possible, undefined, right? Which is absurd, which means that 1 by 3 has to be excluded. Okay. This one means included. This bracket means included. This particular
Yes,
bracket
sir.
means excluded. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Please tell your friends as well. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't take much of your time. We have 4 more questions. Yeah, let's. This one is easy. True about the identity. There are two values. There exists a positive cos theta. Okay. These are easy. Okay. Let's try to read this. Haripriya, can you please read this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A person goes to a market between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. When he comes back, he finds that the hour and the minute hand of the clock have interchanged their positions. For how much time, that is approximately, was he out of his house?
How do you think we should proceed? Okay. So a person goes to a market between 4 to 5 p.m. Okay. When he comes back, he finds that hour hand and the minute hand of the clock have interchanged their positions. Okay. For how much time approximately was he out of his house? Okay. Let us say this is the clock, right? This is 4, this is 5. Something like this. Right? Is the time between 4 and 5 and what? Okay, right. How do you think we should proceed? How do you think we could proceed, guys?
So we can just find the time when it was interchanged and then calculate.
We can find time, right?
Yes, sir.
How will you find time? Okay, one thing has to be observed that before going to market, the minute hand was before the hour hand. That's for sure, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? That's for sure. Because if it is here within between 4 to 5, it can't interchange its hands. Right? What does it mean by interchanging the hands?
The minute hand goes to the hour and hour hand goes to the minute hand.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, what do you guys think? I haven't practiced this one. So you guys need to help me solve this. 4 more questions, guys. That's it. Let's finish it off somehow, anyhow.
So can we minus that angle, the angle formed by from 360? Can put 360 minus theta.
From 360.
Yes, sir.
I'm not getting from 360.
Since it is set for 1 hour, we could find the new angle by 360 minus theta now, sir. If the hour and minute hand gets interchanged, then it would be 1 hour. So 1 hour takes 360 degrees to rotate. So we can put 360 minus theta now, sir.
360 minus theta.
Yes, sir.
One moment. I'll just check how these guys have done. Okay. How are you telling, Haripriya?
So we know that for each minute it will take 0.5 degree. So with that, 360 minus, no, we can take theta is equal to
This
the
is for
degree.
our hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. 1 minute is
So-
equal to 6 degree. This is for minute hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we can take 360 minus theta in the sense 0.5 degree. And the new time is, we can take it as x. So in that case,
No, from here you again. Equal to 6 degree. From here you tell again. Yeah.
We've already found that 6 degree is 0.5 degree, no, sir?
Yeah.
No.
1 minute is equal to half degree for our hand. Okay.
Yes, sir. And one minute per minute hand is 6 degree.
Yeah, per minute hand. If it is
And
degree,
we can add the minute hand and the hour hand degrees.
we can add.
So it'll become 6.5 degree. And,
Yeah.
and we can minus it from 360 degree. And we'll assume the new time to be t or x, any variable. So then it will become, we can form it into a quadratic equation where 360 degree minus 6.5 degree t. 6.5 degree t, yes, sir. So then
Quadratic equation, how?
we assume the new time to be t or x, sir. So
Yeah,
then the
okay.
equation, we have to minus it from the, we'll add the minute hand and the hour and degree, that is 0.5 degree plus 6 degree, which will in turn give us 6.5 degree. So we'll so the time we have to find is 6.5 degree t, because the time has been reversed, the hands has been reversed, so that it will almost be the same. And from that it is taken 1 hour. So 360 degree minus 6.5 t.
Can you please write on a notebook and share it with me or maybe in the class? Okay.
I'll share it to you, sir.
Yeah, write it on a piece of paper and share it with me. They
Yes,
are
sir.
also given this kind of same stuff that you are telling, but I'm still not getting. To exchange the position, both hands has to cover 360 degree together.
Yes, sir.
How?
So I'll just write it on a paper and send it to you, sir. I'm not
Yeah.
able to explain it.
Yeah. To exchange the position, both hand has to cover 360 degrees together. Okay. So that's the lacune. If you have to cover both of its hands, okay. I got the point now. I got the kind of
Yes,
point that
sir.
you guys are trying to make. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But is it really possible? I mean, if they have both combined form, they have to travel 360 degree. In that,
Yes,
the
sir.
majority part will be traveled by the minute hand. Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But how will the interchanged hand will look like? Will the hour hand go backwards? Can't go backwards, right?
No, sir, it cannot. It can only go forward.
It can only go forward, right? So which
Yes,
means
sir.
the minute hand has to be forward already, right? Okay. Let's say this is our hand. This is minute hand. This is how it looked like. And then what happened? Doesn't look like a circle. Anyways, guys, I'll draw a circle again. As long as my phone's data permit, I'll be here. Okay. Yeah. So these are the two circles we have. Shape, need to have the line. 1 moment. Yeah, this is our 12, 3, 6, 12, 3, 6, 9. Over here it is 4, over here it is 5. 4, 5. Purposefully, I'm giving that much of gap. So if the hour hand is, let's say, somewhere here, minute hand is somewhere here. Okay. Now, what happens that the hour hand comes over here and the minute hand comes over here, right? This is what it means by interchanging the position of minute and hour hand.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So the minute and hour hand has interchanged the position. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? In essence, this hour hand has traveled from here to here. Okay. Let me write it in white. Hour hand here to here. That is P. And then minute hand has traveled from here to here. That is Q. Right? Yeah. Yeah, Haripriya, got the point. Got the point. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So this is how it means. This is what they are meaning over here. Right? Okay. So if they travel like this, P plus Q essentially is 360 degrees. Guys, did you guys understand that both of them will have to travel for 360 degree, both combined, then only the hour and minute hand will change. Yes or no? Guys, boys, tell me, did you guys understand this point or not? Devnathan,
Yes, sir.
you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yashika,
Sir, got it,
did
sir.
you get it? Did
Yes,
you
sir.
get it? What do we mean when we are saying that the hour and minute hand, the positions will be changed if they together travel for 360 degrees combined? We have something like this. Okay. Earlier the time looked something like this, right? Let me put a pointer. Something like this, right? Is it visible? Hour hand is here, minute hand is here. And then the hands have changed. Hour hand had come in place of minute hand, and minute hand has come in place of hour hand. So far, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So hour hand has traveled this white space. I'm calling it as X. Okay. And minute hand has traveled from here to here. I'm calling this one as Y. Right. Is X and Y complete circle? If it is complete circle, will it be 360 degrees? Will it be? Now we know something. We know that minute hand travels 6 degrees in 1 minute. Okay, we know that, isn't it? And our hand travels half degree in 1 minute, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So together they are traveling 6 plus half. Okay, that means 13 by 2 degrees per minute. Yes or no? Both of them combined. Together, separately they are traveling.
Okay, sir.
So to get to trace 360 degrees, okay, how much time it will take? 360 divided by 13 into 2. How much is that? How much is that? Am I right, Haripriya? With these calculations?
So may I know why is it 13?
13, I mean, I've added these two. That
Yes, sir. Yes.
absolutely. Okay. So 55.38. Okay. Right. We have such an option in one. In 55 minutes and 38 minutes, 55 minutes, 55.38 minutes. Okay. It's not in seconds. Let's check this. Don't get confused. The hour and minute hand will change its hands. Okay. Right. Thank you
Yes,
so much, Priya. That was a very beautiful observation, and it was a new learning for me as well. Thank you so much.
Ye-
Guys,
Yes, sir.
yeah. How about others? Sarvanan, are you getting it? Sarvanan, yeah, you have switched on your mic. Shall we move to the next question? Manushri, Leela Stephens.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Diwakar M. Bharat H. Sri Ramana. Are we good to go ahead with next question? If you know how to solve this question, you are sorted for your clocks questions in afcat. Okay, just quickly, let's check these ones. Okay, right. Let's quickly work out with these ones.
Option C.
Both are correct. How do you know?
There's an identity as such, sir.
We have such an identity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know about that identity.
We had it in our 10th or 11th class, sir.
Yeah, trigonometry was in 10th, 11th, 12th. I don't know. Yeah, 10th, I guess we had.
Yes, sir.
But we never studied such an identity. Anyways, so shall we just try to check how does it look like over here? Okay. Can we take
Yes, sir.
theta is equal to what particular? Can we take any particular value? Theta is equal to 45 maybe. So 1 will become root under 1 minus 1 by root 2. 1 plus 1 by root 2. Root
Yes,
2
sir.
minus 1. Root 2 plus 1. Root 2 minus 1. Root 2 plus 1.
So shouldn't shouldn't it be root 2 minus 1 by root 2 minus 1?
What?
The one which you're multiplying and dividing
Yeah.
shouldn't be root 2 minus 1 divided by root 2 minus 1?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah. So what did we get, guys? We got the same number of all over again at theta is equal to 45. Okay. Let's try and check at theta is equal to how much? Let's check it at 60, right? Okay. So 1 minus half divided by 1 plus half. Cosecant 60, sine 60, root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3, cot 60, this one, right? So 2 minus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, root under 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. So the first one is correct for two values, and it cannot be coincidence that it is correct at two particular values. And as Haripriya also says that it's an identity, so we will accept her whatever she is saying as correct. Okay, so our first one is correct. Similarly, let's check for the second one. It's not that tough. Again, let's check theta is equal to 45 degree. It's clearly visible, yeah, absolutely, because we have just interchanged the sign and it has become minus plus. It is going to look same as what we have studied right now. Okay, so at 45, 1 plus cos 45, 1 minus cos 45, right? Right, guys? Is that correct? So we have root 2 plus 1 divided by root 2 minus 1. Now you do the factorization. So root 2 plus 1 whole square is equal to root 2 plus 1, this one gone, this one gone. Root 2 plus 1, root 2 plus 1. Okay. Again, you can take maybe theta is equal to 60 degree all over again. So 1 plus cos theta is half. 1 minus cos theta is again half. Okay. Is 2 by root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3 plus 1 by root 3. So over here we will have 2 plus 1, 3 by 2, right? So over here 3 by root 3, left is root 3, and this one is also root 3. It cannot be coincidence that at two different points we are getting LHS is equal to RHS. So that means both of it are correct, guys. Guys, shall we move to the next one? Easy ones. Okay. Sri Priya has for sure practiced lots and has practiced lots and lots of trigonometry questions. No doubt about it. Okay. Shall we move to the next one, guys?
Yes, sir.
Second last question over here. Cos square theta minus 3 cos theta plus 2 divided by sine square theta is equal to 1, whereas theta lies between, someone please read this one. So they are saying that do we have two values? First, they are saying theta is equal to 60 degrees satisfied by the above equation. Okay, so let's check. Cos square 60 minus 3 cos 60 plus 2 divided by sine square 60, which should come out to be 1. Cos 60 is how much? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. 3 into cos 60 is how much? 3 by 2 plus 2 divided by sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is 3 by 4. Right? Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
2
Yes, sir.
can be written by 8 as 8 by 4. 3 by 2 can be written as 6 by 4. 3 by 4 divided by 3 by 4, which gives us 1. So this is correct. Okay, option 2 is correct. So only 1 will not be the answer, neither 1 will not be the answer. Okay, now they are saying there are two values 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. 0 and 90, we don't have equal to sign. So we don't need to consider these two, right? These are the only known values that we know, isn't it? Right?
Yes, sir.
And we know 60 already done. Let's check what happens at 30, because if 60 has worked out, there is very high chance that 30 will also work out. Okay? Why? Because 60, 30, cos and sine relation if you have seen closely. Okay. Anyways, also it's complementary. Right? So cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Right, guys? I'll just skip a few steps over here. It's clearly visible, isn't it? Cos square 30 minus 3 cos 30 plus 2 divided by sine square 30. It should be equal to 1. Now we are checking theta is equal to 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is 3 by 4. Right? Minus 3 cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Okay. Cos 30 is how much? Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. So 1 into 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 only, right? So it doesn't look like it will come out to be half. Does it look that it will give us half anywhere? No,
No, sir.
isn't it? Because we have root 3. This is a rational number. It's an irrational number and it's a rational number. So it's not possible. So we don't have to check any further, right? Now let's check theta is equal to 45. Cos square 45 minus 3 cos 45 plus 2 divided by sine square 45 is equal to 1. It should be giving us 1. Cos 45 is root 2. Root 2 square is 2 minus 3 cos 45 is root 2 plus 2 divided by sine 45 is how much? So this is your 4 minus 3 root 2 divided is equal to 2. Right, isn't it? So we are not getting it. We are not getting it, guys. What do you think? So in that case,
Only 2, sir.
only 2 will be the answer. But let me check again one more. NTT 3.2. Let me just check once. So only 2 is going to be the answer, guys. But still, check anyways. Chapter number 20. So yes, that's correct. You have the answer as only 2. Even 1 is not working out in this case. You see, even if you solve for it, it won't come out. Okay. It won't come out because most of the cases, if it is working out for one particular number, it has to work out for two numbers. Almost 99.99% chance that it will work out for all the values. Right? I just like to believe that nobody else has taught you trigonometry this way. Right? Have you ever been taught trigonometry this way?
No, sir.
It's actually helpful for your exams. Maybe not for your board exams, but obviously for your written exams for sure. If you just master this one. Yeah. Last question for the day and the chapter. There exists a positive real number. A positive real number. Okay. Is it possible? We know the value of cos theta can lie between -1 to 1. Right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
If we say cos x is equal to 2 raised to the power, let's say the value of m is a positive real number, just 0.001, something like that, is equal to 0.001 plus 1, right? If it's a, let's say, okay, right. Is it something like 2 raised to the power m plus 2 raised to the power 1, or in other words, simply 2?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, is this value possible for any value of x?
Sir, shouldn't it be 2 power into 2 power n? Then only it'll become 2 power m plus n, no, sir?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let's say is equal to half, right? Okay. So what will happen? 2 raised to the power m. 2 raised to the power m. If this is a positive value, let's say that particular positive value is very small number, right? Then what happens? Is it possible?
No, sir.
It's
Either
not.
way, it's greater than 2.
Yeah, it will always be greater than 2, right?
Sir.
Only if this value of m becomes negative, then only it is possible. If the value of m is any positive number, let's say even half. So half means root 2. Root 2 is 1.414, right? Let's say 1 divided by what number? Maybe 3 something, right? So 2 raised to the power something like this, okay, into 2. Is it possible, guys? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes.
What if the value is, let's say, the value of m is 0.0001? What happens in that case? What happens in that case, guys? Is it like 2 raised to the power 1.0001, right? Which will always be greater than 1, right? You guys are right. This is not possible. I was looking at it, these two things separately, and we are not supposed to, right?
Yes.
Now, this second one, n is greater than or is equal to plus n for all or n belonging to the set of natural numbers. What are the natural numbers?
From 1 till infinity.
Okay, let's take two any random numbers. Plus n is 15, m into n is 54. Plus n is 3 plus 1, 4. Mn is only 3. Right?
Yes, sir.
And into n, 4 and 1 we are saying, is only 4 plus n is 5. So number 2 is correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong, sir.
It's wrong as well. So we have neither 1 nor 2 correct. So thank you so much, guys. With this, we come to an end of this particular chapter. Just give me 1 minute. I will take your attendance. Do you guys want to have a class tomorrow morning? We can get started with height and distance maybe.